and welcome. This video is produced by Turkey Dental. We're an independent organization, and our mission is to help international patients make really safe and well-informed decisions. Now, if you're looking into a full mouth restoration, you've almost certainly heard of the two big ones, All-On-4 and All-On-6. So today, we're going to break down what they are, how they're different, and help you figure out which one might be the right fit for you. All right, so here's our game plan for today. We'll start off by talking about what a huge moment this is in your health journey. Then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of what All-On-4 and All-On-6 actually are. After that, we'll put them side by side to compare them, explore which one might be better for your specific situation, and then wrap up with some really clear steps for making that final confident decision. You know, if you're here watching this, chances are you've reached a really pivotal point. Maybe you're struggling with teeth that are failing, or you're just fed up with uncomfortable dentures. Whatever it is, deciding on a full mouth restoration is, well, it's absolutely life-changing. And the wonderful news is that these modern solutions can give you back so much more than just a smile. They can restore your confidence and your entire quality of life. Okay, so let's start at the beginning and build a really solid foundation. Before we can get into comparing these two amazing options, we first have to get a clear picture of what they are and, how they actually work. We'll begin with the one that really turned modern dentistry on its head. So first up is the All-On-4 system. This is just a brilliant piece of dental engineering. The whole idea is to support an entire set of new teeth on just 4 titanium implants. But here's the really clever part. See how the 2 implants in the back are angled? By tilting them like that, surgeons can make the most of the bone you already have, and that often means you can skip a separate and pretty invasive bone grafting procedure altogether. Now, building on that very same idea, you have the All-On-6 system. And just like the name says, this one uses 6 implants instead of 4. Those 2 extra implants give the whole structure more anchor points. This design is really all about boosting the overall stability and spreading out the pressure from chewing much more evenly across your entire jaw. All right, so now that we know what they are, it's time to put them head to head. We're going to dig into the things that really matter to you as a patient. How stable are they? What kind of jawbone do you need for each? How long are they built to last? And, of course, what does the cost look like? This table here gives you a fantastic bird's eye view. You can see the main trade-offs right away. All-On-4 uses fewer implants, and it's often a great solution if you've experienced some bone loss. Meanwhile, All-On-6 gives you that extra stability, but it usually needs more bone to work with and, naturally, comes with a higher price tag. Let's break each of these points down a bit more. This is probably the most critical difference. Bone. Your jawbone is the foundation for everything. The All-On-4 concept was literally invented to work around bone loss. So if you've been wearing dentures for years, your bone might have receded. And those angled implants are designed for exactly that scenario. All-On-6, on the other hand, it needs a healthier, more substantial foundation to securely place all 6 of those implants. Okay, let's talk about strength. Think of it like this. A normal 4-legged table is perfectly stable, right? That's your All-On-4. But what about a 6-legged table? It's just going to be that much more stable and can handle more weight spread across its surface. For your teeth, this means All-On-6 distributes your biting force more evenly, which is a huge benefit if you have a really powerful bite or you love eating things like steak and crusty bread. Look, both of these are amazing long-term solutions. All-On-4 has been around for a while, and we have tons of data showing it can last 15, 20, even more years. But it just makes sense that because All-On-6 spreads that workload across more implants, there's less stress on any single one of them. And because of that, it could potentially add years to the life of the restoration. We're talking maybe 25 years or even longer if you take great care of it. Before we continue, it's important to understand where this information comes from. Turkey Dental is an independent team of dental practitioners, legal professionals, and industry consultants working to protect international patients and strengthen the global reputation of Turkey's dental sector. Our mission is simple: help patients make safe, informed decisions while avoiding misleading practices, overtreatment, and unnecessary costs. We do not work for clinics. Our only commitment is to patients, their health, their budget, and their peace of mind. We provide independent second opinions, in-depth clinic insight reports, and personalized treatment comparisons from trusted providers. Our approach is transparent, fee-based, and completely unbiased. Our goal is not to sell treatment, it is to ensure you receive accurate information, ethical care, and fair pricing, so you can move forward with confidence. Now let's continue. Okay, so we've looked at all the technical stuff. Now let's shift gears and get to the part that really matters, you. How does all this information apply to your personal situation? Let's try to figure out which of these profiles sounds a little more like you.
So first, let's think about the All-On-4 system. Does this description ring a bell?
You might be a really great candidate for All-On-4 if you've already got some bone loss and you'd rather avoid a bone graft. It's also the more budget-friendly option, and the surgery is a bit less invasive. It's really a fantastic choice if your bite force is pretty normal and you're just looking for a solid, proven way to get that new smile.
All right, now let's flip the coin. What about All-On-6? Who's the system really designed for?
You're probably a better match for All-On-6 if you've got plenty of healthy bone to start with. If you know you have a strong bite, or maybe you grind your teeth at night, that extra stability is going to be a game changer. This is really the premium choice for someone who puts maximum durability at the top of their list and is willing to invest a bit more for that extra layer of security and total peace of mind.
So you've got all this information now, and you might already be leaning one way or the other. But remember, a final decision like this is something you should never have to make on your own. Let's talk about the exact practical steps you should take to move forward feeling truly confident. This right here is your roadmap. First, get a thorough consultation with a really experienced surgeon. And this is critical. You must insist on a 3D CBCT scan. It's not negotiable. It's the only way to get a true picture of your bone. Then, go in prepared with your questions. And finally, seriously consider getting an independent second opinion. It's the best way to be sure that the plan you've been given is really the best one for you, and not just for the clinic. And when you're in that consultation, I want you to ask this exact question, word for word. Asking it this way, it forces the dentist to give you a truly personalized answer. It shifts the focus from their preference to what your body, what your anatomy actually needs. It's such a simple question, but it's incredibly powerful for making sure the recommendation is based on solid evidence about you. So let's tie this all together. The bottom line is this. Both All-On-4 and All-On-6 are incredible, life-changing treatments. All-On-4 is the proven, efficient workhorse, and it's fantastic for people with some bone loss. All-On-6 is the premium choice for top-tier stability, but it really needs a good bone foundation. At the end of the day, your scan doesn't lie. Your unique anatomy is what will and what should make the final call. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about your own dental situation or the options we talked about today, please feel free to ask in the comments. And if you'd like to get a professional second opinion, a clinic insight report, or some personalized guidance, you can securely submit your information through the Turkey Dental Guide website. Our team reviews every single case independently to help patients just like you make informed and confident decisions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone you know who might be considering dental treatment abroad.